Welcome display fanatics. We use LEDs all around the world of technology, from large screen AMOLED, OLED and even mini LED displays to PLED displays on our smartphones. Let's start off with the form factors. All these gorgeous computers bring all the form factors one can imagine and innovate to suit themselves. The most versatile is the Asus ROG Z13 tablet-based laptop, which has a removable RGB keyboard and an astonishing little powerful gaming machine from the house of Asus ROG. The Yoga 9i can do all the yoga it needs while placing the Bowers and Wilkins speakers always on the outside of the hinge. The hinge on both the Samsung and Yoga 9i are sturdy and will allow you to place the screens with confidence and sturdy smooth mechanisms. The same applies to the hinge of the ROG Z13, allowing multiple angles on the display. Design approaches on all three computers differ in their own unique ways. The Lenovo Yoga 9i is a relatively thick but features bling on the edges and smooth rounded design with a power button accessible in every form factor. Unlike the Book 3 Pro 360, the Samsung Galaxy Book 3 Pro is sharp in its design and rounded corners. The tapered design gives an illusion of holding a rather thinner device than the rest. Despite its size, the weight-balanced quad speakers tuned by AKG and port selection are on par with all the others in this list. The large gesture trackpad, though, is familiarly Apple MacBook size and is welcomed compared to the rather traditional size gesture-supported trackpads on the other two. Keyboards on all the laptops are again a mixed bag. Lenovo knows how to make excellent keyboards, and that reflects on the Yoga 9i. The typing experience is satisfying and clicky. The key travel too is the deepest amongst the lot, and the bright white backlit keyboard with large keys is a charm to use. Samsung keyboard is not as impressive but does the job well for its form factor with numeric pad and brings added value to number crunchers. The ROG Z13 features a detachable Alcantara finish keyboard which is nice to touch and brings customizable LED backlit suiting the semi-transparent motherboard view and openable stand at its rear. Surprisingly, there is enough key travel to comfortably type and essay, but the small touchpad could be an Achilles heel. Regardless, this is a gaming machine unlike the two, and you would be using a 6+ button mouse anyway. What's your kind of LED? Unlike LCD panels, LED panels bring amazing colors, contrast, punchy saturation, wider viewing angles and vivid content. While it's easier to make large screen panels or phone LED panels at an affordable price, laptops are a different ballgame altogether. The crunch to fit maximum performance in a ready-to-use laptop package forces manufacturers to adopt IPS LCD panels or, in some dreaded cases, TFT panels from ages ago. Hence, LED panels on laptops make them slightly more expensive than regular display laptops. Like the show fear factor, if price is not a factor for you, there are some excellent LED display panels on some laptops which bring touch inputs and versatility to offer value at their asking price. Remember, none of these is cheap, but they are great alternatives to one's use case in some insanely impressive display panels which bring the best multimedia experience in touchscreen laptop form factor. Starting off with the Samsung Galaxy Book 3 Pro 360. This gorgeous laptop brings the best of Samsung Dynamic AMOLED 2X on a beautiful 16-inch laptop. The next contender has a name most people would resonate with, the Lenovo Yoga 9i. This features an OLED display with 14-inch form factor and does all the asanas one could expect from yoga and more. Then there's the unique laptop or tablet or something that's more versatile, call it what you may. The Asus ROG Flow Z13 brings performance, versatility and mini LED unlike the other contenders in this comparison. LEDs are a lot of fun, and if you're looking for excellent viewing experience on any laptop, all the three laptops are great choice. All three feature different displays. The 4K HDR panel on the Yoga 9i is plenty bright with a 60Hz refresh rate and offers an excellent 4K panel in a 16:9 aspect ratio. If 4K and OLED are your choice, this is a great multimedia display. The only catch though is the power delivery based HDR. Are you serious, Lenovo? The 2K mini LED Asus Nebula panel is small and crisp with decent brightness, but in comparison to the 16:10 displays on the others, the ROG Flow Z13 feels rather small with 16:9 13-inch display. The trick here is that this panel punches way above the rest, delivering 165Hz of smooth refresh rate, especially required when you're gaming. The panel is blazing fast for its size and delivers great fidelity in isolation. Sadly, HDR support was a questionable mark on this tiny monster. Nonetheless, the fast display makes up for all it lacks. The 3K HDR Dynamic AMOLED 2X panel on the Samsung Galaxy Book 3 Pro 360 is stunning in isolation or in comparison. The colors, saturation and brightness are in a league of their own, and unlike the 4K panel on the Yoga 9i, this 3K panel shines HDR content even on power saving settings. It also gets 566 nits of peak brightness. Dynamic 2X is where the AMOLED display can switch seamlessly between 60Hz and 120Hz based on the content. This is rare amongst laptops, and 120Hz is considered a fast display standard even on flagship smartphones of the world. Check out the displays under normal and HDR content with speakers blasted at full volume for your perusal. The mini LED Asus Nebula display on the Asus Flow Z13 is a gamer's delight at being fast and responsive, but lacks the prowess of OLED and AMOLED on the Yoga 9i and the Samsung Galaxy Book 3 Pro 360. In isolation, both these displays are amazing as the Yoga 9i brings physical hardware of 4K crispness, while the 3K panel on the Book 3 Pro 360 is fast, crisp and one of the best displays on the market today. Touch response too is amazing on all the computers, with the best being Samsung, followed by Asus and then Lenovo. All three feature a pen with different charge styles and touch responses. I don't use a pen and didn't use on these either. All the displays support pen features with air gestures and controls. These are computers after all. Let's check out their performance. Both the Samsung Galaxy Book 3 Pro 360 and the Lenovo Yoga 9i sport similar specifications with the i7 1360p and 16GB DDR5 RAM. Samsung takes the cake with optimizing the hardware and is noticeable in Cinebench single and multi-core scores. Both the processor TDP and the RAM running at 6000 MHz helps the Book 3 Pro 360 deliver a snappier performance in comparison to the Yoga 9i. The Asus ROG Flow Z13 is in a league of its own when it comes to pure performance. It is bonkers to see that Asus could fit an i9 13900H inside, along with 5200 MHz of DDR5 RAM. Unlike the other two sporting Intel Xe graphics, Asus ROG Flow Z13 brings a dedicated 4060 GPU inside this very little small form factor. And then there's the XG mobile unit with up to 4090 GPU and added I/O ports for turning this little machine into a complete desktop work and gaming experience. Needless to say, the Asus ROG Flow Z13 takes the cake compared to both the Samsung and Lenovo LED offerings. LEDs are fun, and if you're looking for an excellent LED display on laptops, all three laptops offer great versatility and a vivid content viewing experience. If 4K is a must, the Lenovo Yoga 9i with its gorgeous 16:10 OLED display offers immersive video and audio capabilities but lacks processing prowess as compared to the Samsung and Asus. Let's not forget, this machine will only support HDR in power mode, a huge downer for such an amazing display. If something large, sleek, crisp and Samsung AMOLED displays are your love, there is nothing in the market that is as beautiful, fast and dynamic as the Samsung Galaxy Book 3 Pro 360. The large touchpad and those tapered edges make usability a charm. The Asus ROG Flow Z13 is no comparison to the other two, but the Asus Nebula display or mini LED technology is yet to match the display colors, contrast and saturation of other OLED and AMOLED panels in comparison. This tablet is fast with a 165Hz display and is among the only small computers that offers an insane level of gaming experience and versatility unlike any traditional laptop form factor. With the dedicated GPU and the external XG mobile unit and the plethora of customizable options with a special edition of Acronym Edition, this one is special and looks like $1,000,000 too. So guys, you've experienced the video and we had a great time testing all these three computers. What do you feel about the LEDs on these computers? Let us know in the comments section below. Also, if you're looking to up your game on the laptop department, LEDs are a great treat to your eyes. Until next time, like, share, subscribe and stay tuned for more technology content.